You're listening to the Glamour and Gains podcast. We're talking beauty, fitness, and everything in between. We work hard, we play harder. Get ready to live your best life. Here's your host, Eve Dawes.
Hi guys, this is Eve Dawes, as the intro just said, and we're doing it a bit differently today because we are doing the live stream, and it's because it is International Women's Day and it's also the 1 year anniversary of Glamour and Gains podcast. So I'm super excited. What I've done today is very different. I have amazing women with me today who are at the top of their field. So they're experts in everything they do, and they're sharing their beauty, fitness and fashion tips with us today. So it's going to be a really packed show of all this really great information, of everything you need to know and the latest things going on from sources you can really trust. And then next week I'm going to have this will be on the Glamour and Gains podcast next Sunday, because it airs every Sunday at 6 a.m. and it'll also be on the Glamour and Gains by Eve blog. So if you want to follow these people, find these people, read the full article, everything will be there, and you can really look up all these ladies. So the very first lady I have on the show is Ali Eather.
Hi.
So introduce yourself, Ali. Tell us about you.
Okay, so I am a lawyer and I'm also a bikini fitness competitor. And today my top tip is in relation to improving mindset and mental health. Now, mindset and mental health is actually a topic that I'm extremely passionate about. It's something that pertains to every single one of us, but it's often something that is overlooked and undervalued by a lot of people. And personally, I believe that mental health is just as important as, if not more important than physical health.
Absolutely.
But really, the two go hand in hand. So when it comes to improving mental health, my top tip is to don't underestimate the power of sleep, exercise, and a balanced diet. Basically, sleep is incredibly important. I find that so many people don't recognise the value of it. In addition to the physical benefits, it's been proven to reduce anxiety and depression. Exercise, as we all know, is a proven stress reliever and mood enhancer. And then diet is incredibly important. Having a balanced diet, you can still have your chocolate and wine and beer and treats. And
which we all do here. It's just everything in moderation and balance.
Yes. But it's important because certain vitamin and mineral deficiencies such as iron and B12 as well as various others can result in a low mood. So in addition to all of this, it's also important to work on your mindset. And believe it or not, this is actually going to make me sound like a little nerd, which I was back in school and in university.
She is a lawyer, so she's got a good brain on her body. She's just a beautiful blonde with me today.
But I have actually been working on my mindset since I was 13, around 13 or 14. There's a bit of a funny background story to that, but I don't have enough time to go into that today. But in all honesty, focusing on my mindset since I was an early teenager has actually enabled me to not only survive a lot of difficult times in my life, but it has allowed me to literally achieve everything that I have achieved in my life so far, both in terms of academic and career-wise, but also in my competing career. So basically the way that I look at it is that the mind is like a muscle, figuratively speaking, and you need to train it just as you train your body. Nobody is born with a great mindset. It's something that you need to work on every single day. Now, for me personally, I like to work on my mindset first thing in the morning, and I find that doing this sets a good foundation and tone to my day, and I really notice a huge difference in the type of day I have in my mindset if I don't work on my mindset in the mornings. So how I do this is when I wake up in the morning, I actually have all of my notifications for all of my social media, texts, everything switched off permanently. Throughout the day, I'll turn on my notifications.
That's such a great tip, because otherwise you do, it's such a distraction, and you actually kind of get stuck and caught up in all of that rather than focusing on one thing at a time.
Yeah, and first thing in the morning, most people check their phones. They check Facebook, they check Instagram. Now they're probably checking TikTok.
But stay on your social media right now. We want you to watch this.
Stay on social media right now. This is very important. And we have a lot of...
Even if it's just to make sure these stay in this.
Yes. So yeah, basically I wake up and I turn on my meditation app. I am terrible at meditating. I cannot turn my mind off ever. But I use this app called Headspace.
And I have Insight Timer. It's very similar, so they're really, really good for me because I'm rubbish too, monkey brain.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am too. And I listen to it first thing in the morning. I turn it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes it might go for 15 minutes. But it really clarifies my mind. It stills my mind. My mind will still wander off, but I'm able to sort of center myself and relax myself for the day ahead. The next thing I do is I read generally 1 or 2 chapters from one of my 2 favourite mindset books. So I've brought them along today. The first is called The Champion's Mind. It's about how great athletes think, train and thrive. It's by Jim Afremoe. I don't think I pronounce his name correctly.
I will throw a link to this in the blog post so you can actually look up this book for yourself. So don't worry about the pronunciations. I'll get it to you.
And the second book, which is probably my favourite, it's called Relentless, and it's about going from good to great to unstoppable. It's by Tim Grover. And literally, when I especially read this one when I start prep for my competitions, it literally does help me have a relentless mindset.
So where can people find you and they can ask you more questions about this? And you should follow her. She is this amazing woman. She does a lot of things and her photos are always beautiful because she is. And she's very inspiring because she has this long fitness journey. So fitness journey, she doesn't just do it for competitions, it is on lifestyle. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Ali Eather. It's basically just my name.
And I will have that spelled out in the blog post and the show notes so you can find her easily. Thanks for joining us today, Ali.
Thank you.
Next up, I have Amanda May. She is this amazing skincare educator and beautician, and she will tell you all about her whilst we're having this little transition. It's going to be like that today because I've got a lot of guests and a lot of content to share with you, so we're going to keep this moving really, really fast. And yes, I might be I know it's not really casual Sunday here, a little overdressed, but my good friend Debbie Carroll is in the house and she dressed me, so why not be fabulous?
I like that. Why not be fabulous? We can all be fabulous.
All right, Amanda, introduce yourself.
Hello. I am Amanda May. I am a permanent makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 17 years, specializing now mostly in training for permanent makeup and doing eyebrows. That's going to be our topic today. Because everybody has them. There's more eyebrows being born every single day. And it is definitely one of the biggest questions I get. How do I know what to use? How do I know how to fill them in? How do I know if they're right for my face?
How do I get the right color? How do I not make them look like caterpillars?
Yes.
All right, take it away.
All right, cool. So, again, my biggest tip has to do with eyebrows. So the first thing that I want to talk about is how you fill them in. So this is a big question, and there's a lot of products on the market. So it's like, how do you know what to go to? And I sell beauty products on HSN, so I get to play with some of the best products, and I'm a national trainer at Ulta.
She won't shout it out here, but it's called the Vamp. It's the Vamp stamp. Check it out. It's like a stamp-on eyeliner. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes. Eyeliner.
So I'm going to shout out to all these amazing women today because they're also humble and they're doing fabulous things and you need to know all about them. Anyway, back to the eyebrows.
Next time we'll talk about the eyeliner.
Yes.
Okay, so back to eyebrows. So, I'm a big fan of keeping it looking natural. Most women want to look like they have eyebrows, but don't necessarily want to have them so filled in that it's really, really stark. So, my best tip is to use an eyeliner brush or a flat angled brush, and I have that. Any sort of eyeliner brush is going to work in a matte eyeshadow. So when you're using waxy substances, it's going to look a little bit like shiny on the skin. And to keep it nice and matte, use a matte eyeshadow.
Yeah, don't go in with the sparkly ones unless that's the look you're going for.
Yes.
And leave it to the outfits.
And going slightly lighter than your hair color, because when you get that density on there, it is going to look a little bit darker. So going slightly lighter than the hair color means that you can layer some extra colors on and have it really match and not look like you're all eyebrows. Now, the big thing then comes into play. What if you don't have any eyebrows to work with and you're trying to figure out how to get them perfect for you? So one of the other things that I would recommend is an amazing product called Grande Eyebrow.
I love that stuff. I've actually used that one before. I was using the Tease, and this is about a third of the price.
Yes, it is a lot cheaper. You can find it at Ulta, so it's super easy to get your hands on. But you can use this in your eyebrow. They have the Grande Eyebrow. So that's going to help you grow some hair, give you some density, see where your hair actually sits, and then you can decide if permanent makeup is the right thing for you. It's not always right for everybody. However, it does make it really easy day to day if you have either microblading or permanent makeup put on. So you get that powdery look every day. It just takes the morning routine down by a good 10-15 minutes.
I had it done because I have
say.
no eyebrows, so it was just easy just to have them done and not even think about it. But look up the person who's doing it. I would definitely pay full price for it. There's times to use discount sites and there's times to maybe not. Amanda, where can people find you if they want their eyebrows done?
Absolutely. It's Amanda May Beauty is my Instagram page. You can also find me on Facebook. Amanda May Beauty Boss is me. So if you want to find me personally or if you want to find the site, to piggyback on what you said, I think it's so important to actually find the artist that fits your style. It's like finding an art piece for your house. And not everybody's style is going to fit everybody. So go through all the pictures, find the artist that this is something that you're going to showcase on your face. Everybody's going to see it. Make sure it's the artwork that you want to have on your face. And so if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them, whether you go with me or somebody else. Just knowing that you're going to have the perfect brows makes me really excited.
Good. Thanks for joining us today, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we've done mindset, we've done beauty, and next we are going to go on to nutrition. And I'm really excited because I love this place. It's a juice standard, and one of the things that sets them apart, besides being cold pressed, is that they use glass bottles as well, so you're not getting any plastic contaminations with them. I just love the colour of this, it's pretty. So, welcome to the show, Marcella. Introduce yourself and where can people find you?
Hi, my name is Marcella Williams and I'm the co-founder and COO of the Juice Standard. We are located inside the Cosmopolitan Hotel. We are also located on 4555 South Fort Apache Road, right in between Flamingo and Trop. And then we have 2 locations in Henderson, the first one being 2530 St. Rose Parkway, and the second one being 1410 West Horizon Ridge, which is our newest location, and it also has a drive-through.
I love that. It makes it so convenient to be able to just drive through and not have to go in, stand in line, and then we're not just blaming it, we don't have time, because it's easy to use a drive-through because you've got that covered. So anyway, what are you going to talk to us about today?
So today we are talking all about beauty, but what some people often indulge in are foods that are not necessarily good for our skin. So what we want to talk about is how you can create beauty from the inside out. And it's very easy to do. The World Health Organization recommends that you get 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And for some people that seems very difficult. But
my husband will not eat 5 portions a day. He drinks them as well because he'll do that.
So the easiest way to do it would be to make a smoothie or drink a juice, and that at least kickstarts your daily value. And so, for instance, something like carrots or tomatoes, they are scientifically proven to give you a more healthy glow. It has to do with vitamin A in the fruits and vegetables, but also it's antioxidants that are in turn repairing your DNA. Another great juice would be something with greens in it, leafy greens. Eat a salad because those have B vitamins like folate, and those have a tendency to help DNA repair themselves, which is slowing the aging process.
And to alkalize the body as well, because we tend to have very acidic diets.
Yes, so if you can just figure out how to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your daily diet, over a 6-week period, you will start to notice a change. I personally notice it a lot sooner, but I tend to be a little bit more healthier. I've got it at my fingertips. But aside from just drinking water and staying hydrated, fruits and vegetables every single day, not only does it help you have an appearance of a more glow, but it also is repairing your DNA, which is the signs of aging, so we're reversing them.
I'm so glad we actually have you on the show and you're not just hearing this on the podcast, because you can actually see her glow in person and not just take her word for it. Like, she's beautiful and she's glowing from within and she looks amazing.
Thank you very much.
So are these your top 2 products you recommend?
These, For glow and for immune boosting, this is definitely my go-to. It is loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, which are both so incredible for those specific factors. But this one I also brought in because this one has spirulina in it, which is an incredible plant-based protein. It's actually a cashew nut milk. And spirulina loaded with vitamin B. So all different types of B vitamins in there, which actually help your DNA repair itself. So let's slow down the aging process, smile more, and feel good from the inside out.
And they're also so good for energy, the B vitamins. And I know one of us lead these such busy lives, and it really just helps to refuel with that and get everything working thoroughly. So where can people find you?
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. Instagram is The Juice Standard. Same thing with Facebook. They're all connected. And we love to give shout-outs. So if you do happen to come into any of our juice bars and have a complimentary juice tasting, because it's always complimentary, sample them all, fall in love, then you can give us a shout-out and we'll repost it on our story.
Oh, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
We're going to
Thank
grab
you so
the
much
next women because we've lost the flow a little bit here. We're going to get a couple more women in for you and be right back. Do you want to grab the next person for me?
Next year.
I'll just keep talking. All right, whilst I'm here, I'm going to start going through some of the comments whilst I'm waiting for the next one. And she's here. I am great. Thank you, Abarisha. Thanks for joining us today. Smiley, Riley, Rose, I'm so glad you love Headspace. It's such a good meditation app. Completely agree, because it is really hard to sometimes know how to meditate or how long for. When you're trying to do it yourself, sometimes your mind just wanders off. So anyway, moving on, I have Lisa Song-Sutton with me here. Do you want to introduce yourself, Lisa?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Good afternoon. Lisa Song-Sutton. I'm an entrepreneur here in Las Vegas and I'm running for Congress for Nevada's 4th District.
Amazing. And she's just got back from DC, so we are so happy she's been able to make it with us today with her busy schedule, because she is someone who really does what she says she's going to do, and she's out in the community non-stop. How many meetings did you do in Washington and how many days?
Oh my gosh, we did 21 meetings and 2 media interviews in 2.5 days.
Amazing. See, I know we're just going a little bit off topic here, but these women are just so incredible. I want you to understand why I've invited them on the show, why they're here, and why they have that voice of authority to give you their top tips. So what is your tip for us today?
So my tip is to make sure you carve out some time for your morning. I like to have a morning routine where I get up, make the bed really quickly. I have 2 dogs, let them out, let the corgis out, and then I text my parents. And it's a way to just kind of start my day with positivity and gratitude. And I text my parents in the morning, just, hey, I love you, have a great day.
You've actually texted me before, nice text in the morning. It's so nice to wake up to first thing in the morning, especially on a Monday. Oh, that's really sweet. Like, little words of kindness go a long, long way. It's incredible the power and impact they have.
Yes, and if you start your day like that, it just really sets the tone for the rest of the day. And so, you could text a family member, text a great friend, maybe even text someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. And it just sets that tone, sets that intention, and then you're able to be off to the races.
Because it tends to snowball as well. When you send that, you tend to get one back, and then that person's encouraged to do it to someone else because they know how good it felt, and it really does have that power of compounding and butterfly effect.
Yes, exactly.
Anything else you want to share with us?
Just get out there and get engaged in your community. Obviously Eve's been a great example of that during her time as Mrs. Nevada United States, and that's how we met, was actually through pageantry. And it's spending that time out in the community, getting engaged, working with nonprofits that you care about. You're really able to make an impact, even just with one act of service. So get out there and get engaged.
And if you want to know what Lisa's actually standing for in the community and what she is doing and what she's pushing for change, for the benefit of all, tell them where they can find you.
Yes, you can find my campaign website at lisafornevada.com. You can also find me on social media at Lisa Song-Sutton.
God, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Check her out. Honestly, she has so many, even her stories all day long are filled with inspiration. It's not just about success. It's like, it's always things below the surface you don't see. How many hours, how much work, how much sacrifice is going into that. And not just that, but actual actionable tips, because that's what this podcast is always about, is actually actionable tips that you can take away and implement in your life and do things with. So we appreciate you.
Of course. Thank
Good luck
you.
with your campaign.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Next up, I have Sarah Jenkins with me. She used to live in Vegas and she has just moved back. She is blonde about town. She is a journalist and host, and I will let her finish telling you everything about herself because she is a pro at this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much
Come a
for
little
having me
closer.
on
Let's see your
board.
beautiful face.
Yes.
Sorry, we've got a tight shot here.
Yes, love it.
If our eyes seem to like wander, it's because we've got two cameras going. We're not like.
Be weird. So first of all, thank you for having me. I so appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really excited to talk about my latest venture, which is Blonde About Town. As you mentioned, I worked in broadcast journalism, and I did live in Las Vegas before, and so my past in local news was absolutely amazing. It really set me up for kind of the career that I'm doing now, but what I really am passionate about is fashion and entertainment and lifestyle, and what better city than Las Vegas to showcase all of that.
Absolutely.
So I moved back after living here before last May, and so my brand, Blonde About Town, is really about showcasing all that Las Vegas really kind of encompasses. And a big part of that is the glitz and the glamour and the fashion. I mean, what better city than to be able to go out and kind of like wear whatever you want and showcase.
Really showcase who you are, because fashion does. It's one of the ways of expressing how you're feeling and who you are, and you're judged so quickly on what you look like. So why not put that image out that you want to portray?
Absolutely, and I love the freedom and the opportunity that comes with living here. And you know, having been here before, it was a city that I truly returned to by design because I felt like there were so many opportunities. Shout out to International Women's Day. I feel like for women, it was such a great city to come and really for entrepreneurs, for women who are really looking to kind of branch out or blaze the way with their own brands. And so, yeah, that's really what I'm all about with Blonde About Town, my brand. But as I mentioned, a huge part of that is fashion. And something, when I worked in local news, you have these traditional standbys. You're told a lot of times what looks good on camera, you know, jewel tones and stay away from certain things or whatever.
Or patterns or prints or logos.
Yes, absolutely. And so, you know, I think it's always good to take into account tried and true things of what looks good or not, but I also love like pushing the envelope and being who you are and kind of throwing the rules out the window. And again, I just love kind of working for myself, my own brands. Fashion is such a huge part of that. I really love the freedom to showcase who you are as a creative, you know, whatever mood you're in, whatever events you're going to. I just love that.
So what tip would you give people to be able to find their own style?
I would say throw traditional rules out the window. Just really be true to yourself and whatever mood you're in at that given time. I draw inspiration from everywhere, from different eras. Right now I'm really loving the 70s, kind of that aesthetic and that vibe.
Yeah.
And I just love, I love traveling. That's another passion of mine. And I mean, I feel like you share that passion.
Yeah, and you do. You connect, like you pick up different bits of fashion from where you travel to and start to integrate that into your wardrobe as well.
Absolutely. So you always look beautiful. I'm obsessed with,
Thank you.
always look
I will have to do like a
so.
full length of this later because, okay, let's just do it now.
Do it. I love it. Oh my goodness.
We have the designer's Debbie Carroll. We have her coming up on the show soon, so I have to support my girlfriends and wear their things and showcase their work because everyone here is just amazing. Is there anything you would say to stay away from in fashion, or how to make, or depending on like, whatever your budget is, to make that outfit look its best?
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of accessories. I feel like a couple well-pieced or well-selected accessories can certainly elevate an outfit no matter what the price point. So I really love vintage pieces, and I love like a good statement watch or some vintage earrings or, I absolutely love
classic prints and materials.
Classic
It looks
prints.
beautiful today. It's very classic. It's very Chanel, and you look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for joining us. And last shout out, where can we find you?
Yes, so I'm at Instagram at Blonde About Town, BLOND with no
Without the E.
Yes, that's the biggest thing. And yeah, absolutely. Just stay tuned because I'm going to be covering a lot of exciting events and interviewing people here in Vegas.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so next up we have Nicolina. She has just opened a makeup academy in Las Vegas in Town Square. She's been doing the makeup a long time. She's a skincare educator and makeup educator. So who better to talk to us about beauty than someone who's done it? And actually, if you watched a couple of Spill the Tea episodes ago, she was on there, and she's also on my Glamour and God, I've got so much going on. I keep saying Glamour and Gains podcast a couple of weeks ago, talking about winter and spring skincare. So you might already be familiar with her voice. Her face is kind of hidden right now. I'm going to lift that up a little bit for you.
Okay.
So we actually see some of your gorgeous face.
And then maybe this one a little bit too. Because I'm tall, so I need a lot of room here.
There she is.
Hi guys. Hi Eve.
Hi.
It's so good to be here.
And good to have you. So, okay, so Nicolina, I kind of introduced you, but do more of a formal introduction of yourself.
Yes, hi guys. My name is Nicolina Ivanova. I'm a Las Vegas-based makeup artist, and I'm the CEO and founder of Glam Sophisticated Makeup Academy that we just opened recently in Town Square, Las Vegas, right on the Las Vegas Boulevard. Super exciting. I've been working a lot of years to be here where I am today, so I'm very excited to be a part of the entrepreneurial world here in Las Vegas.
I was blown away with how young you are to be so successful and so business-minded, and to have this incredible academy, and even down to like the minute details on the branding, on the packaging and the bags and the products you're giving your students is just really, really inspiring. So if you're not following her and you are entrepreneurial based or thinking about starting a business or need some inspiration, she's a really good source to go to besides just for your makeup and beauty. All right, so what are you going to tell us about today?
So yeah, today I have a tip for you guys. So the winter is finally over, right? I'm so excited about spring. And my tip today is that first of all, try exfoliating and try getting a facial, and also try using some really good products with like glycolic acid, for example, or lactic acid. And that will really resurface your skin. It will prepare you for summer. Obviously, spring and summer now. I feel like we're already in summer.
Yeah, we're like warm here. Probably half of you are in sweatshirts.
Probably.
It's actually really hot in the studio today.
Yes, our European people are watching. They're probably like going like, oh my god, they're crazy, like being naked, and it's only like March. But yeah, so that's my tip for today. And also try using more lightweight products. Again, spring is here. Let's try to do more fresh makeup. Cakey makeup, piling up a lot of makeup is not in trend anymore. So I'm definitely all about using tinted moisturizers, glowy primers, lightweight makeup, something very light, maybe just a wing liner and a colorful lip.
What did you do your wing liner with today?
I use this liner from NYX. It's called NYX Matte Liner. And it has a super thin tip, and the liquid inside is super liquid. So you just like flick it, and it's like 2-3 seconds it takes me. But it's years of practice as well.
And we probably do have. I know we're probably like, well, hang on, they're talking fresh makeup, and Eve has a lot of makeup on. I'm got a lot of makeup on because it reads better on camera, and because I'm really vain, and because I'm trying to cover up some dryness because I just had the microneedling done, and that does cause resurfacing of the skin because like we're all trying to get our spring glow on, like she said.
Of course,
so
yes.
Normally we are talking about fresh face. Do you have a favorite tinted moisturizer you like to use?
I love It Cosmetics.
Yeah,
I would definitely suggest those. They also have SPF inside, so they're amazing. And the great thing about tinted moisturizers is that when you go to Sephora or Ulta or whatever you buy your products, there's like normally 3 colors, light, medium, dark, so you don't have to brainstorm a lot, figure out what's your color. Most likely if you're the medium side, you will be, good with just one color. So that's why I like that, and it's easy for my clients when I explain to them how to do their own makeup. It's just easy that way. I don't have to tell them which color exactly they have to go and buy.
And are there any colours this season, talking about that, are any that are trending or you think are super flattering for everyone? Because we do get a lot of seasonal colour changes, and sometimes it's just so easy and we get stuck of doing just like bronzes or browns or greys.
Exactly.
Is there kind of anything that's like maybe a green or a pink or a purple that you think is really flattering?
I think that mauve color is very flattering, especially for all skin tones, even for deep tones and for somebody who is very light. For example, today I'm very light. I'm very something like in between. I actually mix a couple of colors, but it has a little pink, a little red, a little mauve, so it's kind of like in between. But I just feel like that color works for every skin tone, and when it comes to lips and for eyes as well.
And do you have a preference between matte or kind of more sparkling eyeshadows for this time of year, or is it total personal preference?
Definitely glowy and sparkle. I'm not a fan of matte when it comes to lipsticks, and
I got it right.
Definitely, you wanna glow. Now we have a lot of sun, and when you come out, it just your skin looks beautiful. When everything is matte, it just emphasizes lines, wrinkles, dryness, anything like that. So I just feel like glowy is definitely always in.
And are there any events coming up that you want to talk about, or do you want to just tell people where they can find you? Again, all of this is going to be linked in the Glamour and Gains by Eve blog that will go along with this to make it really easy to find everyone, along with their top tips and their most fabulous photos.
Yes. So yeah, we actually have an amazing event coming up, Beauty and Rise, this coming Saturday, March 14th. It's going to be at WeWork in Town Square.
It's going to be a little like a hybrid event between beauty activations, pop-ups, sponsors, business panel, and a makeup workshop. So if you want to learn how to do your own makeup, come join us. And you can also find me on Instagram, Glam Sophisticated, as well as my personal Instagram, Nicolina_beauty. On both of those Instagram profiles, there is the link in bio to purchase tickets and see all the details about the event.
And now you can see why I got confused when I did the little shout out in the week and said who was coming. I was like, and Glam and Gaines. I'm like, hang on a minute, that's me.
I totally got that. I was
like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it in there because it's just, I'm human. It's Glam Sophisticated, but we both like that name, you know. It's Vegas, we like the glamour.
Yeah, definitely. And you are glam today too. I love Debbie Carroll designs.
Well, thank you for joining us, Nicolina.
Thank you.
All right,
it was a pleasure.
We have done the mindset and the psychology and the morning routines and beauty and fashion and more beauty, and now we are going on to fashion. I actually have the designer who made this with me today. It is Debbie Carroll. Come on in. Come on in, beautiful. Hi. She's my little Irish firecracker. We made friends a few years ago, actually. We were doing a charity event together, and she very kindly got involved with that with me. And this could be a long one because when we get talking, it can be a problem.
Just adjusting.
Just adjusting. All right, Debbie, introduce yourself. Take it away, darling.
All right, so I'm Debbie Carroll. I'm from Ireland. I have been in Las Vegas for the most part of 15 years. I started my fashion empire 6 years ago, and I'm self-taught. I've taught myself pretty much everything. You know, I couldn't find really anything to wear, so I was like, screw it. Excuse me, I'm going to go make it myself. And from that, I started putting stuff on Instagram, and had no clue what hashtag was, and I'm the hashtag queen, and my designs are all over the world.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe that you didn't know anything about that because, I mean, her Instagram account is beautiful. She's got Instagram gain, and go follow her. She's got lots of followers, and her content's great. And, thank you. I'm just reading her comments. Love you too. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you have any questions, I can see all the comments coming up. So if you have any questions whilst these people are here, ask us and we'll try and get them answered for you, even though it is a quick rapid fire round. So what are you going to share with us today about fashion?
Okay, so I just believe, a woman should always look like a woman. You know, it should be classy, fabulous, in the true words of Coco Chanel. This outfit Eve's wearing is it's more pageanty. Obviously, Eve's former pageant girl. It's something I'm really, into right now. I fell into it by chance by dressing Miss Nevada, Miss USA, and I've gone on to dress Miss Ireland, Miss Canada Universe, which one of my dress. I made a ton of clients, so my goal is to have every state in America dress every state, And
everything she creates is just so feminine, whether it's a jumpsuit or an evening gown. Her gowns is probably your signature look, or even the interview. But so what made you come up with that? What do you think is really flattering on an evening gown for women? Why is that what you recommend women dressing like?
Okay, so first you said about interview. I started only doing interview dresses. Classy, simple, nothing fluffy, just be a woman, I went into evening gowns because I got asked to design a dress for Miss Nevada, USA, going to Miss USA. And I didn't really go too far off, I just kept it simple, classy. Honestly, I just emphasise a woman's body.
I was going to say, everything you do is very fitted. Is that something you would recommend for people? It doesn't matter their body shape, just really concentrate on the tailoring, regardless of the cost of the outfit?
Absolutely, yeah. Tailoring is the key. So that's why my designs are strictly custom made to measure. I don't carry inventory. I don't have extra small, medium. Everyone's like, can I get that?
So I'm lucky with she's a little bit smaller than me, but because we're like the same height, I do still look.
Yeah, so I'm not really gonna go into standard sizing. It's just something I love custom making clothes. It
does feel so special when you're wearing it, and I think when you have something custom made from you even hold yourself differently. It gives you that confident, and when you feel confident, you look confident, and that people read that. It goes a long way. So if I'm extra confident today, this might be why I'm all sparkly.
Yeah, and that's the thing, when I make dresses, even for myself, I will never put anything out there that I haven't worn. So I make sure that I love it and I'm going to wear it. So I know when I'm putting things on social media, I can truly say I love it. It's what I wear.
And I'm a walking business card, so when I go out, I'm wearing a business suit today because this is something I'm going into. I'm making business suit for women. That's my new launch.
Right.
So that's why I'm promoting this a little bit today.
I love it.
Right? However, I do when I go out, I wear only my designs, and I'll stay true to myself.
And it's a bit like that with the cosmetics. I feel like I have to wear my lipstick. So if I go out and someone's like, oh, I love your lipstick colour, and I'm not wearing my lipstick, that would be really weird.
Right.
Like, well, what's wrong with your
Exactly,
products?
yeah.
Like, if you have a brand, represent your brand or never be caught out. Is there a reason you choose certain colours? Is it for people's colouring? Is it their request? Is it seasonal? How do you go about choosing colours for designs?
Okay, it's all of the above. So right now this is pageanty, so it's bright, it's blue. The colours really in pageant, people want red, blue, white,
Patriotic.
gold. Yeah, they don't go into. I do a little bit of yellow, but nothing pink, nothing too girly. My colours are solid. I love black, I love white. I mean, they're not colours, but for me they are.
For me, they are black and white all day long.
But yeah, when I do pageant dresses, my main colour would be gold, because that's, I see that selling on stage, like it's amazing. Red, white, and pretty much every girl can pull those colours off. And no matter shape, size, colour, I'll always ensure you look fabulous no matter what you wear.
So one fashion tip takeaway, if you could only give one tip for people, what would it be?
Less is more.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes I say more is more, but when you're a woman, you don't need to go out and you don't need to show everything off, and you don't need to be like, don't follow the trend. Be true to yourself, wear what you want to wear, because when you're confident, that will portray to the whole room. And you can wear a simple black cocktail dress and be the most classiest girl in the room.
Oh, one of my favourite, actually, black. God, what is wrong with me? It's because I'm only drinking water. I think that's the issue. One of my favourite black cocktail dresses is actually a black lace Debbie Carroll, and it is a complete high neck. It is all business in the front, so in the daytime, a blazer on, it's below the knee, but it's super fitted, and then it's backless, so at night it's kind of a nice little pop, right? Day to night is that you take it off, and then you've got this beautiful back, but it's just, I really say, very simple, very elegant, very fitted, but the lace makes it super feminine, so I just think you have such a good balance in your brand.
Thank you.
Where can people find you?
Okay, so right now Instagram is my main, that's where I do all my social content, Debbie Carroll Designs. My website is, I'm relaunching that because I've got a ton of new inventory coming out, so that will be debbiecarrolldesign.com, Facebook Debbie Carroll Design.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll see you afterwards in the cocktail lounge. All right, we'll be right back. So, whilst that was all happening, I had Stacey join me. Introduce yourself.
Well, hello. I'm Stacey Galandi, and okay, so get all your hyphens out because I do a lot of different things. But I'm a journalist, magazine writer, TV producer, podcast host, voice actor. That's the new thing. So I get out a lot. But
we've always seen each other in passing. We've never actually connected. So when she said she was going to do the show, I was super excited to actually finally meet her, snag a few minutes of her time because she's a super busy woman, and get her tips.
Oh, I know. So, well, it's funny because I thought of different things that I could talk about, and I wear Arbonne products, and I swear by my Peloton. But the thing I really wanted to talk about today, kind of expand on what Marcella talked about, was celery
Which proves,
juice.
if most people are saying these things, there is something in it. And I know I like my juice. I like to eat vegetables. I like to drink vegetables. It's probably the thing I crave besides champagne more than anything.
And you can actually maybe mix it with champagne. Apparently that's a good thing too. But about 6 months ago, I started actually drinking this. And you can buy them, obviously. But I love it because I have a juicer at home, a Breville juicer, and it saves tons of money. And you you basically just juice yourself. But I loved it too because it was great for my skin, for just like those little hormonal breakout thingies and stuff.
And
It's
when
really
you're
good.
wearing makeup all the time and it's starting to clog the pores and you're going heavier because you're on camera, it's a lot.
It is. It gets a little bit, but also it's really good for your energy. It's good for aiding digestion. Be forewarned. But it's also good for lowering your blood pressure, your cholesterol. It's something to anything that can get me to stay with it and be consistent must be good.
Yeah.
But this is something that you do it first thing in the morning. If you don't have anything on your stomach, you can have some water, but you just do the celery juice before you do anything else. And it kind of sets up your whole day, and you're getting that little bit of vegetables and kind of jumpstart
So
your
it's a
day.
bit like the lemon juice. You're doing it before you've eaten and before you've really got anything in your body, so your body can absorb it the best. So you're going straight in an empty stomach. Your cells are ready to absorb everything. And with celery, it's also very low calorie.
Yes.
And if you're taking it on the go, a lot of us don't have time for breakfast, right? We're running out the door. That you can grab and go. You can take it and drink it in your car. Maybe you can't in the UK. I don't think you can drink in a car in the UK. But in America, you can drink in your car and you can drink on the go.
Oh, I do. I have plenty of liquid refreshments in my car. But it's something too. But just always make sure too that you're near a bathroom. That's very important because it's hydrating, and so that's what's. You just feel very cleansed.
I love a good flush, especially
yes, it's perfect. It's a very good flush, and it's very alkalizing too, because you can have your glass of wine and everybody drinks their coffee, and this is like a nice for your pH balance, and I just love it. That's my go-to thing now too. So and a little added bonus too. I always do TNL. If you're ever on camera, if you're ever going to be doing something like this, TNL, teeth, nose, lint. So right before here, I actually had something in my nose, and thank God. I didn't do my check. I didn't follow my own tip, but yeah.
We'll look out for each other here. It's International Women's Day. I've got you back.
Those easy little things just to make sure, getting photos, anything. Just make sure teeth, nose, and lint for sure.
Oh, I always have a roller in my car because I have cats, or I get dressed at the last minute. I actually came in a totally different outfit. So I don't have to worry about cats.
This is what you wear every day, though, right?
I do my grocery shopping just
that actually would be fun. Make grocery shopping a little more interesting.
I think I make it interesting for everyone else. How long do we give her before she falls out of that top?
It's like pick up in aisle 3, But no, just enjoy yourself, because I really hate grocery shopping. You do have to go to the grocery store a lot, though, if you're juicing or doing a celery juice.
3-day expiration on those?
Well, yeah, we usually because what do you do? It's about a 16-ounce glass that you want to do in the morning, and so we'll go and get like 6 bunches of celery. So it's like every 3 days we're hitting Smith's or Trader Joe's or
just doing
Sprouts.
celery, or are you putting salt in so it has sodium in there as well?
I'm just doing celery juice, but I do smoothies and that kind of thing as well. But this is the thing that I do every morning just to jumpstart the day.
Kind of made me want to do it now. I actually bought a Green Star juicer years ago, and it sits in my garage. I'm embarrassed to say, because it was a lot of work.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's getting into summer season and bikini season, or even easier, if I don't need to make it, I go to Juice Standard and just
exactly. I mean,
so
that's
for another shameless shout out now.
I know, for Marcella, but it's so good. But also it's just for bloat and all that stuff that we don't want.
No, especially if you're eating out a lot, you get that water retention from all the sodium in the food. So having things like that is just so great. That and dandelion tea before bed would be really good for flushing out all the toxins, just really supporting the liver and kidneys and getting everything working. So thank you for that tip.
Well, thank you so much, Eve. This is great. So I'm going to go have my...
find you?
Oh, so you can find me at Stacey Galandi. It's Gualandi. I probably should have changed my name a long time ago too. But yes, that's where you can find me.
And if you did catch that spelling, it will be in the podcast and also in Glamour and Gains by Eve, the blog, and it will be the actual link, so you just click it and find her. And I recommend you find all the women I've put on the show today, because I've chosen them because they're all such incredible women. Whether a man or a woman, you're going to get content from them.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
And you?
Thank you.
I'll see you on the other side.
Exactly. Check on the red carpets.
Fantastic. Right, we have Andine up next. She has been my go-to hairstylist for pageants and events for, I want to say, going on 7 years now, so quite a long time. And we're just going to get her all set up and ready to go. Slide her into the frame. We're cozy here because it's a tight shop, but hey, this is my girlfriends and we all use deodorant, so we're all going to be all good. I thought you were going to take a selfie there, and I was like, oh, okay. I think I just grabbed your butt. I'm sorry. That's okay. Okay, Andine, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andine Rose Clark, and I am co-owner of Add Hair and Makeup. And I'm here today to talk about summer's around the corner. And we all know these beautiful blondes, you tend to green out in the chlorine.
Absolutely, and brass out and go dry and all the rest of it. But yeah, maintaining colours.
What do you do? What do you do to help prevent that? So first of all, before you go into the pool, pre-wet your hair. Just wet it down, because then that way less chlorine will go into the hair. But once you get out of the pool, you want to cleanse the hair ASAP. So a good product to use is a weekender from Unite Urotherapy. I choose Unite because they're paraben-free, cruelty-free. Their products are amazing. The price point is comfortable. Cleanse the hair with Unite. With the weekender, wash it it's great, you're good to go. If you're still feeling some dehydration, then go into the repair system because they've got a great shampoo followed by a conditioner, and then you have the deep repair treatment, which is amazing. There's no chemicals, there's no parabens, there's no nothing. And then for you lovely blondes, you have the Blonde shampoo system.
Which I love. I'm all about the purple shampoos and conditioners, anything to keep that colour bright and less time going to the hairdresser, because how much time do you have? Like, going there every 4 weeks, it's not just expensive, it's a lot of time to keep going there as well.
Well, we know, blondes tend to ash out, and even brunettes and redheads. With blondes, you see it more because it turns kind of green or yellow. With us,
Pretty.
Right, it's so gorgeous. We get dull. Brunettes and redheads with dark hair, we get dull. So if you use the Blonde treatment system at home, it doesn't happen, and you only have to use it like once a week. Leave it on 5 to 10 minutes, and the color is breathtaking. It's non-chemical, so you're not going back to the salon for a toner, which again, you're saving the hydration in your hair. It's all about moisture, moisture, moisture. The biggest, if I can tell you nothing else, continuously moisturize your hair. And with the Unite system, they have products for everybody. You've got curly hair, you have blonde hair, you have hydration systems, you have repair systems, and then they're leave-in 7 seconds. Can we talk about
I was just about to ask, so what you recommend is leaving, like what's a good leave-in? Because it's good putting the washer and conditioner, but a lot of the time when we dry it, it still feels dry. So what's really good to like keep that hydration locked in after we've done all of that?
And again, I go back to the Unite. Unite is really the only hair care line that I choose to use at Add Hair and Makeup because they deliver what they say. The products do what they're supposed to do, and they're not bloody expensive. So they have a product that's called 7-Second Leave-In Detangler. It's a godsend. 7 seconds to heaven, spray it, a few spritz in your hair, within 7 seconds you comb it right out.
And it does work actually. I was using that one because it does, especially with the length of mine, and it's got a natural wave to it, and with the extensions it can be like, and I don't want to tug on it, so putting it does just slide through. So I have actually tried that product to speak for experience and say, yeah, that actually works.
Well, and like Eve said, we've been doing her hair for her pageants and stuff for many, many years, and these are the products that we give her before the pageant so she can use them to prep her hair so we get the best results.
Because it does, it gets a lot of, it's brutal during pageants. I mean, it's backcombed, you've seen how big the hair is, I mean, and it's platinum, and it's probably the worst thing you can do for your hair, and like, it's quick, and you're trying to like put so much heat on. So it really, really did help.
It makes a
hair.
difference. And I mean, and just another thing with Unite is they've also recently come out with their doggy line, Doggy for a Cause line.
Tell me more.
So if you're a 4-legged dog person,
which everyone is.
I mean, I think everyone.
And if you're not, just tune out now.
If you're a cat lover, okay, it's fine. We love you too. Well, we love cats.
Anything with 4 legs.
Any animals is good. But with their doggy line, I mean, they have the doggy shampoo, which is really great and healthy for the dog. But what I love the most is 100% of the proceeds go to charity.
That's incredible. Normally it's like a certain percentage, but it's not only 100%.
100% goes back to the Animal Foundation in San Diego, and I mean, who doesn't love that?
I do, because you get that really, when you feel like you're doing something good, you feel good and you look good, and it just has that like trifecta to it.
Yeah, and they have a studio down in San Diego. It's like 10,000 square feet facility, and all the employees that work there, they bring their dogs to work. Like, it's such a, I just love this company, first and foremost, but the products that they've created, Dale, who is the founder, Andrew Dale, he just wanted a product for stylists to really be able to educate their guests. It's unbelievable. I mean, everything that I've ever used from them is unbelievable. The only thing in my kit is Unite. I've been with Unite for 14 years maybe. I don't even know. It's been so long.
And can you use one product without the other, or are they designed to work better or in conjunction with each other like most products are? Like, you normally do better if you use them all together.
Well, I would suggest with the blonde line, because when you're platinum blonde, any kind of blonde, it's better to use the blonde shampoo, the blonde conditioner, the blonde to fix. I think that's very important.
I feel like your beautiful face is hidden, so it's like, I want to see her, and a vibrant hair, and a vibrant lips.
But I mean, you can mix and mingle. You can cocktail their products. No problem. Like, I have a client, she's got really curly hair, but I give her the laser straight shampoo, but I give her the 7-second conditioner because she doesn't need both, because her hair's, considering it's curly, it's really not that dehydrated. So you cocktail them. You make them work for what's needed for your hair. So with each of my guests, we determine what they need, what's best suited for them, and the best results.
Amazing. Well, thank you for your hair care tips. So even if you don't use Unite, which we recommend you do because they are cruelty-free, and you know I'm all about cruelty-free beauty here, Hydrate, 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 I think is the takeaway
Moisture,
from
moisture,
this.
moisture.
Well, thank you, Undine. Let them know once more where they can find you.
So you can find me at ADD, Add Hair and Makeup, on Instagram, Facebook, the Twitter, or DM me. DM me, right?
Yep.
I'm old.
DM me. She's
DM
like,
me,
get
baby.
it down with it.
Give it to me.
I'm going to get all
Eugene.
the girls back in to say goodbye to you. And until then, so stay there, and I'll be right back. And there she is. How did I time that?
That was perfect.
All right. I want to thank everyone for joining us today on Facebook Live and Instagram Live. Like I said,
Come on in, girls.
if you missed this show, don't worry. It's going to be a podcast next week, next Sunday, on Glamour and Gains. It will also be the blog on Glamour and Gains by Eve. And next week, there will be links to all these ladies' websites, to their Instagrams, to their Facebook, so you can find them all. Find them. Do them a favour. Let's support each other. It's International Women's Day, so whether you're a man or a woman, let's support each other. So thank you for joining me, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Glamour and Gains. If you like our show, please rate, review, subscribe and share. I'm here to answer your questions, so follow, comment or message me on Instagram at Eve Dawes. Want to know more? Check out the notes below. Start putting your dreams into action, put in the work and start living your best life. See you all on the gram, and don't forget to join us again next week on Glamour and Gains.